Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to attend Alibaba Cloud webinar series. My name is Dean Liu from Alibaba Cloud International Training and Certification Team. I will be your host for today's webinar. So in today's webinar, we will talk about using DataV to create a large dashboard for data visualization. Data visualization refers to the technicals used to communicate data or informations by encoding it as visual objects contained in graphic. So this webinar can help the data analysis to learn how to create a large dashboard using Alibaba Cloud DataV product, including the basic knowledge and the introduction of DataV product and a live demo. So if you have any questions during the session, you can please submit your question anytime by clicking the question mark on the screen. I will be happy to answer your question at the end of the session. So let's start. So here is today's content. First, we will talk about data visualization, including the three purposes for data visualization, and we will also introduce some use case for data visualization. Second, we will introduce the Alibaba Cloud DataV product, which is a very powerful product for data visualization. Next, we will move to a live demo to show you the basic DataV operations. At last, we will have a Q&A session. Okay, let's move to chapter 1, data visualization introduction. So what is data visualization? Data visualization is the presentation of complex data in a visual and interactive manner so as to visually and intuitively express the information and patterns contained in the data. Let's take a look at the simple example here. So here is a visualization picture for a farm. So from this picture, you can easily identify the key information such as agriculture premises, the agriculture technical units, and the sheep, the cost information. So you can see that it's very easy to get the highlight and the most important information of the farm from this picture. So this is a simple example for data visualization. Okay, next, let's talk about the purpose of visualization. So according to the different purpose, there are three types. First, the presentation purpose. Presentation purpose is used to showcase the business performance data. It can be used in investor relationships, the public relations, the exhibitions, road shows, and the reception area. Another purpose is monitoring. Monitoring purpose is you can use visualization to monitor the real-time operations, the early warning, and rapid response support. By using monitoring visualization, the goal is to drive business growth with data. Another purpose is data-driven for analysis purpose. The goal of the data-driven purpose is to discover and create value from hidden data. Because a live presentation of multi-dimensional data can present new opportunities. Okay, we just talked about the purpose of data visualization. So according to the different purpose, we can divide the visual dashboards into three types: the presentation type, the analysis type, and the monitoring type. We will introduce each type one by one. So first, the presentation dashboard. Presentation dashboard is usually for communication activities such as the briefing of upper management or guests and for business communication. It will display service information structure and the service highlights of your company. The goal of presentation dashboard is to help audience to understand the service-related information architecture and the highlight information in short time. So usually for presentation dashboard it's used tile layout, and it's used some visual elements which can attract users' attention. And usually there is a receptionist people to explain the presentation in a standard explanation method. Let's take a look at an example of presentation dashboard. So this is an integrated view of a leading power supplier's operations dashboard. So in the middle of the dashboard, you can see the key information of the company, such as the generated electrical energy for current day and for current year and for a specific power station. And in the right side, there are some other information such as the history of the company. It will show the milestones of the company history and the rank in the industry. In the right side, it will show the current business information and the plan for the next 5 years or 10 years, something like that. So you can see that the presentation dashboard is the goal of the presentation dashboard is to show the highlight of your company or your service. So this is the presentation dashboard for. Okay, next, let's talk about the analysis dashboard. Analysis dashboard is usually used to present data associations and results of an analysis to help to make a decision. So the key point here by using analysis dashboard is to help to make a decision. It also present fine-grained data and achieve data, and achieve data concatenation through interactions. It will present the most relevant and critical content, mostly used to make decisions, as I mentioned before. For the audience, there are some requirements for the audience to get the whole information of an analysis dashboard. It requires an overall understanding of the related industry and the interrelationships of the data. Okay, next let's take a look at the example. So this example is this dashboard is show the sales information of one product in Hangzhou, and in the top you can see that there are sales revenue information and the current inventory information, and there is a section here, and based on the current inventory information and sales revenue information, it gives a predict information about how many days this product can be sold. So and in the left side section, there are it shows the characteristics. It shows the characteristics of the consumers, such as the sexual and the age and the job occupation and consumption ability. According to the information showing in this dashboard, you can decide when is the best time of replenishment and who is the target when advertising. Okay, next is monitoring dashboard. Monitoring dashboard is for monitoring purpose, and it used to monitor the information about the current business status and the operational performance, and it will present the service overall overview information to achieve real-time service monitoring and scheduling. In addition to overview the results of the analysis, it also in addition to the overview, the results of the analysis needs to be presented and optimization plan needs to be given. So to design a monitoring dashboard, it requires an industry experience, and also you should use a service-oriented information in your design. Let's take a look at the monitoring dashboard example. So here is a dashboard for intelligent equipment fault monitoring system. So here you can see overall information of the monitoring metrics, and this part shows all the locations of the equipment. And if you click one equipment, it will show you the current status of the selected equipment. And if there are some failure or abnormal status occurred of this equipment, it will show you the detailed information of of this equipment, and it will also show you the who is taking charge of this equipment and the current status of this of the fixing process of this equipment. Okay, let me show you some some data visualization case. First is this is a live dashboard of the 2017 Alibaba W11 Global Shopping Festival, which attracted over 1.5 trillion orders. So the bright lines represent actual transportation routes from suppliers to customers. This dashboard is also displayed on touchscreen devices, which enables the audience to explore information in an interactive manner. Next case is also from our W11 Global Shopping Festival. This is a live dashboard of the 2016 W11 Global Shopping Festival. So Alibaba Cloud mapped orders placed in Shenzhen, which is a big city in China, into that city's three-dimensional cityscape model. So the color of each building represents the monetary value of orders placed within that particular building. A brighter shade of red indicates higher value of orders placed. The sidebar indicates consumers' profile statistics, such as sexual and age and job occupation and something like that. Okay, next is a monitoring dashboard use case. So here is a dashboard. Here is a monitor dashboard placed inside the control center of the Computing Conference 2017 held in China. So this provides a one-stop monitoring interface for the event organizers, includes Wi-Fi perception and video perception technologies, and crowd distribution flow inside the venue, as well as local traffic conditions. Here is a smart city use case. It's for Hangzhou City Brain. So DataV is applied to build a traffic monitoring system and an interactive analysis interface for the Hangzhou City Brain. This dashboard covers scenarios including incident perception, public transport scheduling, public security, and traffic light optimization. So you can see that in the middle of the dashboard is a key information of the traffic. In the left side, there one section show the city event perception and intelligent process. Another section shows the public travel and operational vehicle scheduling information. In the right side, it shows traffic situation perception and signal light optimization information. So this dashboard provides a clear overall of how the city is running and how traffic scheduling is optimized. So there are a lot of cases designed by customers. Here is another 3 cases. First is a game monitoring dashboard. It shows the key performance metrics and issue alerts when problems are encountered. In the middle is a parking dashboard. It visualizes the parking space availability information to assist real-time parking optimization. In the right side is a cinema chain management. It is used to track of each cinema's performance. Okay, so next we will move to the DataV product introduction of provided by Alibaba Cloud. DataV is an all-in-one data visualization tool designed for users who need to build a clear and live dashboard based on large volume of data. It provides various visual templates, rich chart components, widgets, and a wide range of support for data sources. With DataV, you can conveniently build professional dashboards that perfectly meet requirements for multiple scenarios, such as a conference, exhibition, business monitoring, risk warning, and geographic information analysis. So let's take a look at the features provided by DataV. First, DataV provides multiple templates for scenarios including control center, geographic analysis, real-time monitoring, reporting, and presentation. Even without a designer, you can produce high-quality visual design. So here is a templates provided by DataV. So you can see there are sales dashboard. You can also find our Double 11 Shopping Festival dashboard we just introduced before. Yeah. Next feature is, in addition to basic charts, DataV is excellent for combining data with geographical information. For example, flying, transportation routes, heat map, and scatter diagrams based on both 2D and 3D maps. Also, third-party chart libraries such as eCharts and Entry G2 also integrate perfectly into DataV. I want to mention that the eChart library is only available for enterprise edition of DataV. So next feature is DataV supports access to Alibaba Cloud Analytical DB and the relational database MySQL and CSV files, and also you can use online API to design your dashboard. For Enterprise Edition, it supports even more data sources such as RDS for SQL Server, Oracle Database, and PostgreSQL, and also the table store and the DataV, also the table store. In Enterprise Edition, you can also use DataV proxy here. So DataV meets your needs on real-time big data computation and monitoring, and make full use of big data and cloud computing technology. With a graphic interface and configuring widget, users can create professional visualization project by using a drag and drop operations. So this is a another feature of DataV, user-friendly interface. So, so minimum program skills are required. So you can see that you can simply drag and drop a chart here into your canvas here. Yeah, and in the right side it shows that the examples of integrating data configuration. So you can simply click Data tab and select the data source types according to your own business requirement. So next feature is interactive data analysis. DataV provides a graphical method to configure interactive associations between charts and enabling interactive data analysis by transferring parameters from one chart to another. So for example, if you have widget A, there are a name and value fields, and you can set the name as the callback ID and use the widget B. And in widget B, according to the change of the name, it will show it will show different value accordingly. So next feature is the flexible publishing and screen adaptation. DataV projects can be published as a web page. DataV project can also be published with password and or access token to control access and secure information. By the way, the password or access token feature is only available for enterprise edition. And okay, next feature is on-premise deployment. DataV is also support on-premise deployment. In special cases where data is too confidential to be published online or where network access is restricted, on-premise deployment solutions can be an alternative. The process is like you should first design dashboard layout in DataV editor on public cloud, and then download the designed dashboard as a file and start the program package on the local server. Here, local server, you can use either physical server or virtual server. And next step is connect to your local database in database server. And the last step is complete the URL that points to the local visualization project. So it will show the dashboard you designed on your local server. Okay, that's all for the introduction of Alibaba Cloud DataV product. Next, I will show you a live demo of basic DataV operations. So here is a process of creating a data visualization dashboard using DataV. First, step 1 is you first need to activate the service, and step 2, you need to configure your own data source. Step 3 is you should design your dashboard according to your own business requirement. Step 4 is publishing your dashboard, so for public access. Okay, let me show you the demo. So first, you need to access our official website, alibabacloud.com, and log in with your own Alibaba Cloud ID and password. Then click the console. And DataV is part of our big data product series. So you can click DT Plus, and DataV is here. So click DataV, and currently DataV is only available on 2 regions, the Singapore region and Malaysia region. And you can click buy button to purchase the DataV product. Yeah, select the version, the basic edition or enterprise edition, and click buy now. Okay, here I already activated the service, so I will skip the purchase step. Okay, so after you purchase the DataV product, you can return here and click the endpoint URL here to access the console of DataV. Okay, here is the console of DataV product. After logging on DataV console, you can add and edit the visualization projects and manage your data sources here. So in the left side, there's a menu bar. Clicking tabs on menu bar on left side will direct you to my project and my data page. If you want to create a visualization project, the first step, as our PPT showed, is to configure your data source. So let's click Data Source tab and to add a new source. You can check the supported types, data source types here. So you can see that it supports RDS and analytic DB and CSV file. You may notice that there are some data source is locked here because I'm using a basic version of DataV product, and this data source is only available for Enterprise Edition. And you can choose the input the data source information. If here I use RDS for my circle, you need to input the name, the host, username, password, and port, and select the database. Yeah, and click OK. We'll add a new data source to your DataV project. Okay, here I already add a source called ABC data. It's a RDS for MySQL type, and there are one table, orders table, which contains all orders information in the table. So we will use data in our demo. So let's go back to the project page and create a new project. Okay, so in the left side, you can see the template DataV provided, such as global trading overview, the global logistics, data billboard, DevOps monitor, and Double 11 Global Shopping Festival. So this is template. If you upgrade your account to Enterprise Edition, you can unlock the other template. Okay, in this demo, we will use Double 11 Global Shopping Festival template. So click Create. Enter a name. We use webinar demo. Okay, click Create. Okay, here is the project page. And in my project, you can find all you can find the canvas here. The canvas is also called the interface editor, and it is the primary function area of DataV. You can adjust the page settings of the project, bound data source, and publish the project on the canvas. So in the top, the toolbar is placed at the top of the canvas. If it provides functions such as adding a widget and preview and publish the project. And here is the widget. You can select the widget that you want to add to the canvas from the widget menu on toolbar. So you can check there are a lot of chart and bar chart, line chart, and pie chart are available here. And you can also choose the map component. Okay. Layer menu is on the left. With this menu, you can view and manage the order of a layer in DataV, the order of a layer. In DataV, each widget added on the canvas takes up a layer. You can also manually adjust alignment and distribution several layers by choosing several layers at a time, like this. Yeah. And so that you adjust the alignment and distribution of certain widget. Okay, let's do a simple example here. So here is a widget shows the total revenue information. Here, if you click the widget, it will show you the detail configuration page, such as the style of the widget and the data source. Yeah, here we will simply use our data source. We just talk about the ABC data, and the data source type field here we will use database, and select the data source ABC data and input circle here. So let's simply input a simple SQL here to check the overall the summary information of revenue. So AMT from order student. Okay. So you can see in the top there are field name here. It's name, value, and prefix and the suffix. So if you are using circle, so you need to specify which field you want to use. So here the revenue information we will use as value. So after input the information, click the black field, and it will update the value automatically. So you can see that it told you that it matched successfully, and the data is changed. So this data is get from our database. Okay, so this is a simple example. So next step, if you finish your design of the dashboard, you can use a preview button to check the preview of your dashboard. Yeah, it's like this. And if you want to publish, you can simply click the publish button here and check the publish, and it will show you the URL for public access. And there are also password protection and token protection. As we talked before, this feature is only available for Enterprise Edition. So let's copy the URL. And actually this URL can be accessed for public. So okay, so that is the dashboard we just created. Oh, okay, it's very simple, and we just changed one value of the dashboard to get the summary revenue information. Yeah. Okay, so one thing I want to mention that using DataV is a design work. So you need to design the dashboard layout and to make your dashboard more attractive. Okay, that's all for my presentation. So next, let's move to the query section. So let's see anyone has questions. We have a question which says that would you say DataV is more suitable for large enterprise or for individual users or both? I'm going to say that DataV is more suitable for enterprise companies. And of course, individuals can also use DataV to show some, show your own visualization to create your own dashboard. But because it's a powerful tool to give to show the monitoring or the data analysis result or the presentation, and so I'm going to say that it's more suitable for enterprise company. And another question is that, will this webinar be available as a video recording? Yes, sure. Yeah. Okay. So that's all for the questions. Okay, so thank you very much for attending this webinar. I hope you enjoy this webinar. And as I mentioned before, you can access our official website, alibabacloud.com, if you wish to see the recording of the webinar. Okay, thank you very much.